Hello YouTube. I'm just heading out. I'm going for a bit of a longer run today. The weather is brilliant for March. It's about 15 degrees and I'm heading into Powys and Carmarthenshire for a trip around the Abergwesyn Pass. So I'm just coming onto the A470 to head towards Beulah, and it's a few miles further on, so I'm not going to take you all the way with me because it's going to be a few hour run. So I'll come back to you when I'm a little bit closer to the new place I'm going to today. So sit tight and I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, we're coming into Beulah. I know there's a filling station here, so I'm going to get myself topped up and then crack on. Right, we left the filling station and we're just going to take a right here, and it's 6 miles to Abergwesyn. I decided to pick up a drink and something to eat at the garage, so I've got that in the pannier, so just in case we don't find anywhere, I won't starve. Poor old badger there. This beautiful part of the world. As I say, never been up here before, so it's new to me too. Gosh, there is a remote house in the valley over there. What a place to live. I see another little church ahead. I wonder if I can get a photo of that one. I like to have a church in the photo occasionally. I'm back on my Royal Enfield. I've done my couple of trips out on my wife's Honda, and nice as it is and a little speedier than this, I must say I'm glad to be back on the Enfield. Perfect for these little jaunts out into the middle of nowhere. there's the little chapel, and I can't see anything about it on a sign or anything up here. A substantial graveyard. Right, I'm going to see if I can take a picture. Look at that view. Stunning. These clever little phones have got a bit of a telephoto, so even though I can see the bike and the church, what about if I hit number 3? Boom, brings the church in a bit, doesn't it? And a little bit of the bike, that's a little bit of the road. How's that? There we go. I suppose when they built these churches, people didn't have motorbikes and want pictures outside. I'm sure you could get a horse up there. But look at this. Right, on we go. I can see the road in the distance, so it's going to be a nice ride. That was a little photo stop. Looks like a load of holiday lodges, isn't it? I'm sure that's what they are. Even in this shaded road, the temperature's okay today. Last week, on a road like this, you'd have felt the chill, but this weekend we're lucky. Ah, see, it is Forest Cottages. Wow, lovely place to come for a short break, I would think. Right. The bike's handling okay, but I can feel the road's a bit skitty. I doubt if it's dried out yet, is it? There we go, I can see it's dry up here a lot better. I think when these tyres need replacing, well, there are two things I'm going to do. I'm thinking of getting the alloy wheels, but I haven't made my mind up on that yet. I've been thinking about it for some time, but I'm certainly not going to do anything until these tyres are worn out. And I'm thinking of getting something a little more knobbly, just gently knobbly, so that if I do want to go into these wilder places, they'll handle it better. But they've got to be okay on the road as well. Any suggestions appreciated in the comments? After my episode, let's say, episode of having a puncture in the middle of nowhere. Again, it wasn't in the middle of nowhere, it was not far off the A40 road, but there was no phone signal. So what I've done, I've got myself a cheap phone with dual SIM, and I've stuck a couple of different SIMs in it. So I'm hoping that if ever I do need it, and I'm hoping I don't need it, but if ever I do, I'll have 3 SIMs with different providers, and hopefully one of them will get me out of trouble. I'm enjoying this road. Welsh glamping. Let's see. And this is the village of Abergwesyn. This is what I call a perfect day. The temperature is just about right. You're not going to cook to death if you stop in the summer heat, and you're not freezing to death. So this is perfect. I did see some sort of sheep on the road. Oh, a telephone box. I wonder if that went toilets. My goodness, that's worth knowing. There he is, or she is. More. They've got out and they can't get back in. Right, decision time. Llanwrtyd Wells is the way I was going to go. I thought I'd just do a short trip, or Tregaron right and Llanwrtyd. No, I think I'll go round to Llanwrtyd Wells and do Llanwrtyd again. Oh. That's it. I'll go up there another day and head for the coast, I think, up that way. We'll go round to Llanwrtyd Wells, home of the annual bog snorkeling race. It's hard for me to describe that, so if anyone would like to Google it, you'll find out exactly what it is. A bog snorkeling race. I think people actually come from all over, and I don't mean the country, all over the world to have a go at that. Little river running alongside the road here. Picnic area, Pwllbo, Irvon Forest. Let's go in here and I'll eat my roll that I bought in the garage. That lovely spot to stop, eh? Well, I've just stopped, had a bite to eat and a chat with a fellow biker, and now I'm off towards Llanwrtyd Wells. That was a fabulous little place to stop to eat. Another little picnic spot there. I can't believe I've never done this run before. It's what, about a 10-11 mile loop off the main road. I'm going to end up back on the same main road that I filled up on, but well worth a 10-11 mile run just to see it. Another church. There's 3 churches on this little loop. I'll take another picture. Stopped. That was a nice little church. Took a picture of that. I think I might send that one to Tame. a graveyard there. For a minute I thought there was going to be another church. I wonder if there was one there at some time in the past. I think we're coming into the small town of Llanwrtyd Wells now. In fact, there's the sign.